Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do here is rosin up the bow. Now, I was taught to take the rosin and you put a lighter on it and warm it up a little bit. And then my grandpa used to do the inside of the bow. Just kind of slide along the inside, and then be very careful when you take it, turn it around, and do the outside of the hairs. Kind of shine it up there a little bit. Alright. Okay, I'm going to try to elongate the notes again. But this time, instead of trying to play a piece of music, I think I'm going to start by just doing the scales. Now, what I was talking about in the last video was to elongate the notes. There's many things you can do with the bow, and one thing you can, well, let's see if I move this further down here so you can see more of the psaltery, maybe a little bit more psaltery, a little less me. Okay, so if you just take the bow and tap it very lightly on the strings, if I had a microphone closer to it, it'd sound more like a dulcimer. It sounds like a harp if you take the bow and you just kind of slide it gently over the entire okay, and so that's why the psaltery was an early harp, or an early form of a harp. The first psaltery was like the 10-string psaltery they talk about in the Bible. This should be the odd note over that side, the half note that I've got it over here. So I need to tighten that string up. So what you do is you take your fingernail on the string, you slide it down, and that way it's easier to see where the adjustment is needed. This tightens it up. No, this is what I was talking about, elongating the notes. The most you can get out of a note if you just do one pull of the bow is but if you go back in the other direction, if you go up and then back down again and then back up again and then back down again, and you try, when you go from up to down and down to up, you try not to make a break in between the sound, because if the sound breaks, then you don't have a continuous note. So what they do for mostly Irish fiddle music or bluegrass. I almost hit the wrong note there. Sometimes the strings get old and there's not enough resin on the strings, because when you put it on the horsehair on the bow, it gets onto the strings and it helps lubricate the strings and keep them I have a tendency to push down too hard, and that makes it harder to make the sound continuous between the up and down strokes. Hello, baby Black Hawk. Hi, baby Crow. Do you want to sing and I'll play? Rah, 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 rah.